Hey guys, so it's like 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. I just got off work. Well, not just got off work, but and I figured that I would sit down and film this video for you. I'm pretty tired, so don't mind my dullness. But today I'm going to just kind of talk to you guys like about habits of successful students in general, but I'm kind of focusing more toward like the college side, obviously, because that's where I'm at. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it habits of successful college students. And I don't want to seem like I'm preaching at you guys, because obviously I'm not, but these are things that I have found. These are things that I have found that help me be successful in college, with like college life in general and in my classes. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so the first one, hold on, I'm stuck again. The first one that I'm going to give you is to make friends with your professors. You've probably heard this from people before, but they're your best resource when it comes to making good grades, pretty much, because they know what you need to know. And obviously, if you have a question about like material, who better to go to than the person who's presenting you with the material to begin with. So make friends with them. Don't be the kid that they don't even know their name, who sits at the back of the class all semester. Make a point to go introduce yourself and say, hey, you know, I'm Claire and I'm a senior, whatever, blah blah. And just kind of let them know that you're in their class to learn and not just to like sit there because you have to, because they don't like kids like that. So make friends with your professors rather than enemies. It will help you out in the long run, because then if you need recommendations or if you need help in a future course, you've already made friends with them, so it's never a bad thing to do. Okay, so the second one is that they study early and often. Hold on just a second. Okay, so what I mean by that is they don't study when the professor says, oh hey, there's a test on Tuesday. Like, they make sure that as soon as they get the material, they're looking over it after class. And that's just for your own benefit. It's better to do that than to cram everything in the night or 2 nights before, because you're never going to actually learn it if you just cram. So do what I do and go over your notes every night. It helps tremendously when it comes to exams and stuff like that. So study early and often, as much as you can, not necessarily saying that you have to do it for a set amount of time each day, but I mean, if you want to make a schedule for that, go ahead, but it's too much planning for me. So just study early before there's a test even assigned, and every day. So this one is no highlighting. I can't stress this enough, actually. I hate when people just like whip out a highlighter and they just like go through the whole book. Like, what are you actually learning from that? Nothing. Like, you might know that that's an important section to read, but are you really gonna read it? So if something is important, write it out a few times. Don't just highlight it and read it off to yourself. You're never going to retain the information. Write it out, type it out, tell it to somebody else. There are so many other ways to know that information is important rather than just highlighting. I don't even think that highlighters should be a thing. I hate highlighters. Anyway. So yeah, don't highlight anything, ever. It's a bad idea. Because you get carried away with a highlighter. I feel like usually if somebody has a highlighter, they just feel like, I mean, like, all of this information is important, so what are you gonna do? Highlight the whole flippin' page? Just don't bring a highlighter to college, please. So a successful student, I don't know what number we're on, so we're just gonna go with this. A successful student takes care of themselves. I think I mentioned this in like my freshman advice video or something similar to that. I don't really remember. But I said like taking care of your mental health and your emotional health is, and even like your physical health is something that a lot of people neglect when they get to college. But that's not a good idea. I mean, like, just because you're in college doesn't mean that your health isn't important anymore. It's just as important, if not more important, than it was before you got here. So a successful college student will definitely take time out of their day to say, hey, you know, am I healthy? Are my thoughts good? Are my intentions good? Like, take a mental break every once in a while. If you're sick, go get help. If you go to Western, go to the Bird Building. I went there last Thursday, got an antibiotic, didn't even have to leave campus. I don't understand why people don't do that, but anyway. Take care of your health. It's really important. You don't have to make an appointment, so don't worry about it. Okay, so the next one is they ask questions and Google everything. I'm hitting this thing behind me, that's why this is moving. So I know, like, personally, if I come across something in a lecture slide or in the book that the lecture slide of the book doesn't explain well, I go straight to Google, because usually you can get some sort of a quick explanation and an understanding right then and there, and then you can kind of put it in your own words, and then you can go back to the book or the slides and say, okay, I understand what this is talking about now. What was the other one? Ask questions. I know this is a weird one, but a lot of college students, they get into lecture and then, like, they don't understand anything, but they don't ask questions. If the professor is asking you, okay, does anybody have any questions? If you have a question, tell him, hey, I have a question. Like, you're not gonna look dumb. I've said it before, you're probably not the only one who has that question. So anyway, ask questions. If you don't know something, Google it, then go to your professor, then go to your friends, then go to the library, then go to tutoring. Don't just say, oh, I don't know that, and go about your day. Like, if you don't know it, somebody else does. Ask the question. Okay, so the next one is they actually do the assigned reading. I hate when people come into class. I do the assigned reading, and I do homework problems even if it's not a grade. So one of my biggest pet peeves is when, like, a student comes into class and they have, like, no flippin' idea what the teacher's talking about, and it's like, it's on the syllabus, like, each chapter, and it says, okay, this is what we're going over this day. This is what you need to have read before class. He doesn't mean you have to memorize it before class. Just skim through the book and look at the headings, and so you have some idea of what they're talking about once you get there. I can't stand when people ask a question and it's, like, blatantly in the book or in the syllabus. Like, read it before you get there. That's why they give it to you. Like, in the homework problems, it's the same thing. And a lot of the times, I found that if you do the homework problems, ouch, at least in my case, my professors use homework problems, even if they're not a grade, they use them in class as example problems. So if you've already seen it in the homework, you know what you're doing, and then you look good in front of your professor. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? So, a successful student does work even when it's not assigned. It's assigned if you want to learn it. We should put it that way. Okay, and so this one might step on some toes, but whatever. They put school over their social life. I know personally, I have a pretty good amount of friends at Western, but if I have a lot of homework to do, you best believe I'm doing that homework before I'm going out to Chili's or before I'm going to hang out with a friend, because that's the only way. That's why my GPA is as high as it is because I care enough to put it before anything else. This being said, I don't put it before my mental health. If I just need a day off, I just need a day off. If I just need a day with my friends, I go out with my friends. But for the most part, school comes before everything else, especially now that it's like getting down the nitty-gritty. Like, I have to finish out strong. Like, I have no other choice. So yeah, put school over your social life. Maybe not your freshman year, whatever, go out, party, have fun. But you need to realize at some point that you're in college for more than just the having fun part. Like, you need to learn. If you're not there to learn, then you might as well just leave, because it's a gigantic waste of money if you're not learning anything. So have fun, meet friends, but remember why you're there. And I'm gonna end with this last one. They set tangible goals. And by this I mean, like, personally I want to get a PhD. But I'm not like, okay, by the time I'm 20, I need to have my PhD in this and this and this, and I'm just gonna be so disappointed in myself if I don't. Like, that's not possible. First of all, I'm already 20, but you get what I'm saying. Like, what I mean by tangible goals is I'll say, okay, by the end of the week, I need to have done these 3 extra credit assignments, and I need to have called these people about this application, and by the time I'm done at Western, I need to have these qualifications, and I need to get my CPR certification, or whatever you want to have. But set a goal that you know you can achieve, and set even smaller goals so that you can achieve them and then feel better about yourself, and then you can keep achieving your goals. That's one reason why I like to have like a checklist, kind of like what I do throughout the whole day. Pretty much why I have a planner, so I can check things off. And it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm getting a hold of things and I'm doing what I need to be doing. So set goals for yourself, and set goals that you know you can achieve relatively soon. And then you can even set long-term goals like my doctorate stuff. So yeah, I think that's the last one. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I know it was really like informal and I was just kind of sitting here talking to you, but I'm really tired. And yeah, I needed to get some more videos done, so I'm not sure when this one is going up, but it should be within the next few weeks. I don't know if I've already said this. I might have said this in a vlog, but I'm trying to like film, edit, and upload so many videos. I think I uploaded 5 videos yesterday on my day off. And my butt hurts so bad from cleaning out my closet. Like, I feel like I was doing squats all day. So there's that. Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my habits of successful students. I hope they come in handy. If you have any other habits, let me know. I'll try to do some more research. If you guys want another video like this, again, just let me know, and I will talk to you guys later.